To show you how dedicated we are, the Dodger game started 9 minutes ago as we record this. The three of us here are recording our weekly Homebuyer seminar, and I'm back. This is my first time, I think, in about 4 weeks. I'm Bill Gross at Bill Gross Probate, along with my colleague and good friend,
Patricia Castillo.
and our favorite lender and good friend.
Shannon the lender. How's it going, guys?
Hey, and I was gone for, I left here, the last episode I think was late August, and here we are. What the heck's going on with those rates, Shannon?
I mean, they're going down. They're going down. I mean, if you guys are waiting on the sidelines, this is your time. This is your time. I mean, applications are up. People are calling me. Things are busy, guys. I don't know what are you guys seeing, but I mean, hey, if your excuse for not buying a home was because of the rates, that excuse is going out the door real quick.
I told you guys in this call the gap between where the T-bills were and the Fed funds rate was ridiculously high. It's going to come down. The Fed's cut the rates a couple of times. I think there's another 0.5% in there of fat that they're going to chew out. And look what's happened ever since. We were near 7, just under it all this time, and now we're 6.27, a little bump up today, but still under 6.3, just phenomenal. What's a 30-year fixed rate look like, Shannon, when somebody's applying for a loan today?
For FHA, I just quoted someone 5.125. So
wow,
today.
That's not commonly known. I'm telling you right now. Somebody's gonna run a blog post that's gonna say rates below 6 in the 5s, and your phone's just gonna blow up.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's
been blowing up.
I've been scheduling more home tours lately, and I can tell you when you schedule on Showing Time, that's an app that we use to schedule the showings. It gives you a time block. I'm at the property doing the home tour, and as I'm leaving, there's already a new buyer coming. So I'm seeing an increase in the home tours because I've been out showing a lot of property myself lately. And I just, it's exciting because I'm seeing so many other buyers now at open houses. The properties that I've been making offers on have multiple offers, at least between, 3 to 6 offers on a property. And this is areas of Downey, Linwood, Paramount, Southgate. That price point for first-time buyers or even buyers that are looking for a larger home, anywhere between, like, let's say $650 up to $850, because prices have gone up. I'm not seeing prices come down, but I'm seeing multiple offers. And the offers, like, for example, I saw this property in Linwood last week. It's a nice part of Linwood. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It was listed at $699, and there were offers up to $730 on this property. So that just goes to show you what the market is doing right now, how buyers are showing up. They're making strong offers, and they're offering over the list price because they really want the home. And it gets tiring after a while. Buyers are out looking at property weekend after weekend. They're working during the week. It starts to wear them down. So don't get caught up in that routine where you're just scheduling a showing after another showing because you're looking for the perfect home that's going to check off all the boxes. If you have 7 out of your 10 boxes checked, then that's most likely the home for you. There's always some modifications that can be done to make it a 10, but I would not wait, guys, because I am telling you, when we're done, I'm going to watch the Dodger game while I'm writing an offer on a property in Bellflower. And it's just, I can see, even though we're in the 4th quarter and we're at the end of the year, we're approaching the holiday season.
Doesn't matter.
That doesn't mean anything. Buyers are out there looking at property and they're making offers.
The rates mean everything. The rates are everything. I have a real estate blog I do on Mondays, and something I say regularly is the rates are completely inverse with the value of the property. Rates go down, the value of the property goes up. The seller may not raise the price, so if you're there and it's listed and then rates drop down, it means the house is worth more. it just is mathematically worth more. You can buy more, and it's just amazing the difference. It's no different than when gas prices drop. You have more money in your pocket if you pay gas a lot. So yeah, I hear you. As a listing agent, I can tell you I'm getting multiple offers, and I got one today over list price. I haven't had that in a little while, so it's been nice.
That's right. It's definitely picked up. I mean, and I feel like the change just happened within the last maybe 2 weeks, because before that there was still kind of a lull where, you know, the open houses weren't as busy, but it's kind of like somebody pulled the curtain back once the rates started coming down and all these buyers are coming out and looking at property and making offers. Well, it's definitely a good time to, you know, get started, look to see what you qualify for. And if you're serious about buying a home this year, I mean, this is it. Next year, it's gonna be wild next year.
Yeah, things are gonna get worse next year.
I don't know. I mean, I would never use the word worse. They're going to be
More competitive. Yeah.
You know, I think for buyers, you know, you buy a house now. I think the appreciation will shoot up. That's more money in your pocket. Good for them. For sellers, I think rates come down, more opportunities to sell. I think it'll be harder for real estate agents who aren't working hard because it's never easy. This isn't the business we're in for easy work, but I think it's going to be a lot of opportunity going on right now.
Absolutely.
So I was tooling around the internet the other day. Look what I found. Horton Home Loans. With some good-looking actor here on the front page. Who is that good-looking guy? Patricia, can you tell? I might ask this.
Oh yeah, he looks familiar.
Yeah.
Who is that mate?
How long have you had this?
Yeah, I mean it's been about 6 months now. I still need to tweak some things. It's never perfect, I guess. I'm working with my designer to do some things. But yeah, no, this is my website. You can catch me here. I gotta make sure the get a quote button is updated because I have a new online application that you can fill out. But yeah, no, that's that's funny that you found that. Yeah. So if you guys are looking for home loans, have any questions, I actually just paid a videographer. I'm going to be doing some videos explaining different loan programs. So
nice.
Be on the lookout for that.
Well, very nice. Okay, well there you go. Oh, look at that. We went look at this. Black turtleneck to white turtleneck. Look at the fashion thing there.
I did a whole photo shoot for this website. So,
dude, if I look like that, I'd be all over my website too. I'm telling you. Huh, Patricia? What do you say?
Yeah, I think he'll be getting some applications.
He's gonna get some applications, whether for home loans or something else. He's gonna get some attention for sure.
I'll be getting some applications.
My OnlyFans, my fun with Shannon.
Yeah, I think you got your OnlyFans channel stuck with your OnlyFun channel. I think it's I think fun with Shannon got mixed up with fun with Shannon, so we're kind of mixed up.
The photo shoots got mixed up.
Okay, so ratio down, activities up, no time for fooling around. I got to tell you, as a listing agent, I get offers, and some of them still are just thrown together. The realtor doesn't put the package together properly. The pre-approval doesn't really know what he's doing. The offer is the name of the LLC, but it's wholly owned by a person. Classic mistake. The source of funds has the business name, not the personal name. The lender's hard to get a hold of to discuss a pre-approval. This isn't time for that. This is a great opportunity. Rates have dropped, but you got to get your act together, whether you're a real estate agent or a loan officer, or you want to work with our people, work with us, work with Shannon, work with Patricia, or me. This is time to get your act together. It's going to be competitive, and a lot of people who've been sloppy got away with it. It's not going to work going forward. If it's competitive with multiple offers, that's just not going to work.
No, yeah, it's not. And I know last week I did want to mention about that Cal Halfway program that we did touch on.
Yeah.
And one thing we did not mention was the shared appreciation aspect of it. And a lot of people don't realize that this down payment assistance program, specifically with the Dream for All, it's not a grant. You do have to pay it back, and you have to pay back 20% of whatever it appreciated for. So if you're smart, you would refinance as soon as possible. So that way that shared appreciation is not as high or it's not as much. But if you do refinance or sell, you do have to, share 20% of that appreciation, whatever that appreciation is at the time of the sale. So, And I think that's what's happening. I think a lot of people are refinancing and selling out of the first round, and I'm seeing a lot of second round people come in. I have one that I just put in escrow 2 days ago, 3 days ago, for the Dream for All program, and we applied in 2023. So if you did a,
that was from the Dream for All voucher that your client received in 2023.
Yeah, we applied in 2023. Yeah, we applied in 2023. We didn't hear back, but then he got an approval about a month ago. So
wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So if you did apply, be on the lookout. You might still be able to get in the running.
Wow.
Yeah. So one of the other things to mention is, when is the repayment due of the loan, right? So when you get that voucher, let's say you get your home, you close escrow, and now you've purchased your home. You're not making payments on that 20% loan, that down payment assistance loan. The time that you are going to repay that loan is, and it's also a 30-year term, just like the first mortgage you're going to get. So when you repay the loan, it's when you either sell the property, you refinance the first mortgage, or you transfer the ownership. So if you decide to add somebody to title, remove somebody, there's any kind of deed that's filed with the county that will trigger that repayment. And so that's something to be careful about if you do end up getting a voucher for this loan. But one of the benefits too is that there's no prepayment penalty, and there's also no interest charged on that down payment assistance loan. So those are two, other benefits other than you actually getting the home that you wanted to get without putting down the 20%. And it's also not assumable. Another buyer cannot assume that loan.
Yeah.
So there's some limits to it, but still a great program. If you can qualify and get it in. And I think the other part is, again, speaking as a listing agent, make sure you have a lender like Shannon, or you're an agent like Patricia who can explain it. Because frankly, if I got an offer with that on it, I would, and I talk to them, they can't explain it to me. We're not gonna recommend our seller to accept that offer, because, or I'd say, hey, I got a lender who'll do it for you. If you let him do it, we'll consider your offer. But I need someone who really knows this thing. It's one thing to just say you do it. It's another thing to actually have done them.
Yeah, because when you're trying to work on a program that you've never actually closed on before,
right,
you're kind of seeking and finding in the process, and you're uncovering certain loopholes that you may not be aware of if you haven't closed one of these before. So it's good to work with somebody that has closed on this type of loan. Very helpful.
Yeah, and I think if you're not doing one, tell everybody you haven't done one and you want to work through it. And I find sometimes customers will say, "Great, I trust you. I know you work hard. You do the best you can." But if you try to act like you know what you're doing here, you want to talk to somebody who's done one. I think as a realtor, you want a lender who's done one. As a lender, you want the realtor to understand how to explain it to get the offer accepted. So, well, be mindful here. Patricia's so busy; she has to write an offer. So we promised her we'd keep this a little shorter than normal because she's so busy. The rest of us want to watch the Dodger games. So Patricia, somebody has a question regarding buying a house, selling a house, wants to go see a house this weekend. What's the best way to reach you?
My cell phone, 323-365-9909.
Fantastic. And Shannon, the lender, what's the best way to get in touch with you? Besides going to your website and check out your cool pictures, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, either my Instagram, Fun with Shannon, or you can go to my website, HortonHomesCA.com, and click the Get Quote Now, and you can apply for our doing the online application, and we'll get you a pre-approval in 24, and it's getting close to 24 to 48 hours. So, so just FYI, it's still 24, but it's getting close to, I might promise 48 hours. We'll see.
It's busy time of real estate, man. It's interesting to be in late October, almost November, and for the market to be this busy, but I'm busy. I've been on all day long, phone calls, Zoom calls,
me too.
phone calls, Zoom calls.
We got like 8 escrows right now. It's crazy. It's
beautiful. Good. Keep it up. You got a family to take care of, so you got to keep
I mean, hey, I prayed for this. So thank you guys, everyone who trusted me for their business. This is something that I prayed for. Now, when you pray for it, you don't pray that you're going to be working till 10 p.m. But hey, it comes with the territory.
Comes with the territory. That's right.
You know,
And you got to appreciate the blessing even more. So good
like
for
I
you.
said, yeah, exactly. Hey, I appreciate it. I really do.
You're young, you know. Of course, you have a wife and a young child. You got to help out there too. So you're young. You'll get through this. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
man.
right.
Great. Thank you, Shannon, Patricia.
Thank
Great seeing you
you.
guys. Nice to be back again. If we can help you, reach out to us. We do this every week, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much.
All
Bye.
right.